What a crazy weekend. As we said, I think in the last video, we could have seen some correction, but we thought hopefully everything was going to be all right. And yesterday on a Sunday, we had a humongous liquidation. One of the fastest, not the largest, but one of the fastest liquidations that I've seen here in crypto as a whole. So let's talk about it. Let's see how things can pan out for you. Let's jump right into it. Welcome folks, welcome back to another video. Very interesting one. We had a huge wipe. Let's actually look at the liquidations and the huge wipe that we had. So if we jump right here to CoinGlass to see some data, look, over $1.7 billion. Let me zoom in. $1.7 billion liquidated in the past 24 hours. And out of this, 1.6 billion were long positions. Look at this. Just green. We have only green right here being liquidated. From all exchanges, it was 94% of all positions liquidated, they were long positions. So longs got wrecked last 24 hours, so in the past day. And most of it just happened in the past 12 hours. Just in the past 12 hours, we saw huge movements in the market. We can actually see that right here. Bitcoin actually went to 111 for Bitcoin. Ethereum went to the 4,000, to exactly $4,000. XRP went to 2.7. Now it seems like it is going back up more than all the others, and Solana is back at the 220. So let's actually take a look right here at these prices. We have Bitcoin at 113 right now, Ethereum at 41.81, XRP at 286. We have BNB above the $1,000. And here's something interesting. You might be asking, well, why is BNB still up? Because we have people saying that it was Wintermute that did all that dumping. Wintermute wanted to, flatten the market, reset everything. And behind Wintermute, we have CZ, the owner of Binance. So there's a lot of speculation that because of Aster, which wants to beat Hyperliquid, and because a bunch of other reasons, CZ sent a bunch, not only Solana, but a bunch of crypto to Wintermute. And it was a huge cascade effect, a huge liquidation on all of the biggest coins in the market. So a lot of people are saying it was indeed just Wintermute and it was, premeditated thing. They wanted to dump the markets. But if you buy that or not, that is not the point. The point is that I think it was a needed correction. And now we should have enough movement again. I showed you this before, but when we have September that closes, this is on Bitcoin, that closes green every month after. So whenever we have a green month on September, the next month is usually a 2 digits green month. So 3.91, 28%, 6, 14%, 2, 33%. 4, maybe we do just like this one. 4, we're gonna do like 25%, 24%. That would be amazing. That's what I'm betting on, that we're gonna be seeing something like this for Bitcoin. And if we trace, let's say 25%, yeah, let's do 25% from right here, 25, bam, we're gonna go all the way to $141,000. This would be what we would see if that actually pans out to be true. So if after a green September, we have a very green October, so we cannot fall more for this month. We need to close in the green, even if it is like 1% in the green. And hopefully we're going to get a very good October, maybe November and December. And then, as I've been saying for quite a few videos now, I think we're going to be topping out in the early next year. So January, February, I think will be the top of that market. And then we should start seeing some huge movements on the downside, and the bear market should be starting then. So I think Bitcoin will have a good October. Then that would trickle down to altcoins, where we're going to have a very small altcoin season, if any, and then we should see something out of it. So in other news, most likely Hype, one of my favorite tokens, I've been talking about it, which has also been affected, but Hype will have a lockup period ending soon. So we should see a lot of dumping from people who vested or locked their Hype tokens. So whenever that happens, we usually see a selling pressure on that token, in this case for the Hype token. But overall, I have been very happy with how Hype is. If it goes down, for me, most likely I'm going to be buying a little bit more, because I think Hype will go to around Solana and BNB market cap in the next run. So I want to accumulate as much as I can here on the Hype. But again, this is my thing. You don't have to agree. There's a lot of people shifting to the Aster narrative right now, or other DEXs, other perps. But anyways, hype. I've been talking about hype, and even before the topics, I've made videos about Hyperliquid here on the channel before. The way that they're positioned in the market, it's very, very strong. I don't think they're going to be beaten in this cycle, or maybe not even in the next cycle. But hopefully you're able to make money. And if you don't know how to make money with this, you can just go to the topics and click on copy trading. Look at this amazing, amazing thing. We are up 4% in the copy trading. So the 0DT options has been doing fantastic. So far we're better than July, we're better than August. August is very, very slow for us. So September 402, and hopefully we can squeeze in 1 or 2 more trades, and that should bring us maybe even above June, maybe even above May, who knows, but hopefully we're able to do so. I haven't traded today. I'm going to be waiting to see if we have any more volatility. So my personal ROI for the month is still 5.6, which was the same one that I had in the last video. So again, if you're trying to play with options and you don't know how to, you can deposit in the copy trading. But if you want to learn how to do it and how to trade it yourself, you can go to the education tab. And here we have all the videos for you to learn and to trade by yourself, so you don't have to pay 30% success fees. Everything that you make, it is yours. So with this, we're going to end up today's video. Hopefully it was insightful. There was a lot of pressure. Hopefully you were not one of the people who got liquidated, who got stopped or wiped out from the market. But again, in my opinion, this most likely will be the beginning of the last rally for Q4. And hopefully I'm right and we're able to print money together. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys on Friday for another video. In the meantime, stay safe, happy trading, and take care. Peace.